Weekly Wealth Digest, 10 items to survive a financial collapse. What if ATMs didn't work? Your smartphone had no reception, and you couldn't even get your computer to sync up to the internet. These are all real-life scenarios according to the former Secretary of Homeland Security. If an EMP terrorist attack ever struck our very vulnerable electrical grid, where a single attack in Colorado could bring about a nationwide blackout from coast to coast. Now, I don't believe any crisis will last forever. Humanity seems to be pretty resilient. A list of 1,000 items or skills needed to survive could be created. But to save you time, I've narrowed it down to just 10 items. 10 items to survive a financial collapse. 1. A family emergency plan. Where to meet, what to do, and who to trust. Ideally, an emergency plan will include several people outside of your home. 2. Emergency food supply. This goes without saying. In addition to what you have in your pantry and refrigerator, you should always be prudent and have about 6 months to 12 months of dried food. Not because you're planning for a 1-year food crisis, but because in the event that we have grocery store disruptions for a few weeks, you will want to be sure you can help your neighbors. I know that prepping brings out the Rambo and survivalists in many readers, but please keep in mind that your neighbors include children and even infants. Believe me, when the time comes, you're going to want to help the people in your community. 3. Guns and ammo. Need I say more? 4. Things for barter. Silver, cash, government-issued coins, coffee, alcohol, and extra ammo. 5. Medications. Prescription drugs your household may need. Pain medication, first aid supplies, and antibiotics. 6. Paper statements. Now, I know this is going to piss off any prepper listening to this, but the title was to survive it, and that means the other end of this as well. When things do come back online, fast track your recovery by having proof of ownership. Whether it's a stock certificate or an account statement, you will want to have evidence of your assets. 7. Physical gold. Just like fire insurance for your home, you want to own some physical gold for absolute worst case scenario. This way you have a real asset that is easily portable and globally recognized as a store of wealth, in case a new monetary system arises that is much different from the one that collapsed. It is possible gold ownership becomes illegal, as it has in the past, so be sure to include some physical silver, platinum, and palladium. 8. Backup generator. The ability to have a hot cup of coffee or a warm shower could be a priceless activity during a time of crisis when utility workers are unable to keep your services working. Have a plan for at least some limited power sources, extra wood, a spare propane tank, and if you can afford it, a gas generator. 9. A plan B, an exit strategy, in case where you live becomes unsuitable, possibly from civil unrest in a major city. Fire itself can affect everyone from people living in the woods to the city. Always have a backup plan in case you need to abandon ship. 10. Solar-powered radio. Communications will be key. You need to know what's going on around you, in the nation, and if there are any dangers lurking that you need to be aware of. Surviving financial collapse. Don't fear this scenario. The U.S. and many other nations have gone through severe depressions and resets. Argentina, Japan, Germany, and Russia, just to name a few that have gone through systemic changes in the past 75 years. A crisis is noted in history because it's not normal, meaning it doesn't last forever. Keep this in mind because America has a lot of problems, but you, if prepared, will get through the next big crisis. For questions regarding any of our articles or videos, please send an email directly to me at daniel@futuremoneytrends.com.